Let's give a very big, warm welcome to our next speaker, Dr. Luann Boyd.
Have you ever been in a conversation with a person that just won't stop talking? You think you're going to get a break and a breath in, but no, there's just another fun fact. And it's not like the fun kind, like, did you know that shrimp have their hearts in their heads? No, it's it's really the kind that you're like, oh my gosh, what is going on here? Has time just stopped? Or wait, are we not responding to social cues anymore? Is that the thing these days? Let me see your hands if you felt that way. Yeah. So you think you're in a regular conversation and then bam, you realize that you are talking with someone who is not playing by the same social rules. Maybe they just operate a little differently. Maybe their brain is processing information differently than yours. Maybe they're autistic. Would knowing they're autistic change the way you feel about them? Would that awareness change what you thought? I have found awareness is just a way for us to understand autism in terms of its behaviors, its challenges, and its symptoms. But it's not enough to change how we feel with autism. What we need is awareness plus. Awareness plus goes beyond those symptoms of autism, and it opens the world to celebration. It's a place where we can welcome them into our world. It's a place where they can belong. So I have found in my 30 years of research, actually 34, that we need to do something separate. What we've been doing so far hasn't changed the stigma in the world, and it hasn't changed the pain that people feel, and the misunderstanding, and the lack of belonging. See, 30 years ago, I was an autism specialist. And I was working with this great kid, super bright autistic kid in middle school. And I was called in because he was a behavior problem. What they said was, he's correcting the teacher while she's trying to teach. And that didn't go over very well. So I wrote a social story for him, and I told him what the rules were. I told him how it goes. You cannot challenge someone's authority. No, we can't do that, especially at your age. That is a big no-no. What you need to do is kind of stifle your voice. So I was successful in suppressing his voice. But what I wasn't good at is understanding that the peers in his life were still going to bully him. They still saw him as a nuisance. They still tormented him every day of his life until he just dropped out of school. So, I'm not proud how that went, but I learned a lot. I learned not to judge myself about that, but to actually see it as an opportunity to grow, to see it as a chance for the next stage, to see it for awareness plus. I have spent 34 years in this field. And what I've learned in getting a master's degree, in 2 books, over 50 articles, and a little PhD, is that what we're doing now is not enough. Awareness is not enough. We need awareness plus.
Yes.
We need to take it to the next level, for sure. So, what I would like to offer you today is a way to get into this space, a way to think about how you can change the world and make it a safer place. I want you to think about how you can bring awareness plus into your next conversation. See, it took me 34 years to get here, but I'm really hoping that my story makes it go a little faster for you. Yeah. So next time you're in a conversation with somebody and they say to you, or they interrupt you, or they correct you, maybe they're not doing it to make you look bad. Maybe they just process information a little bit differently. Maybe they don't connect the dots the way that you do. And that's okay. Maybe you can step back and think, I should celebrate their diversity here. Maybe they have a really good idea. If they're super excited, maybe they're onto something important. I have found that now as a professor, when I'm teaching my class and somebody interrupts me, rather than suppressing their voice, I embrace it. I find space to make them shine. I give them their voice. So I welcome you to use Awareness Plus in your next conversation to not disconnect from someone, but to welcome them in. I welcome you to think about how you can go one step farther than where you are today. One step farther from awareness to Awareness Plus. Thank you.